Hello and welcome, one and all. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and with me in the commentary box is Ali Mitchell.
It's great to be here for this match. I'm sure we'll be treated to a spectacular contest.
Thanks, Alison. Let's join them down in the middle to find out who will be fielding first.
Wins the toss and decides to bowl first here. The home captain obviously thinking they've got a good grasp of the conditions. Robinson opening the batting, right-hander, very capable with the bat. Allen will be at the non-striker's end first up.
Right, so we're ready to get underway. There's always something special about the first delivery. It can really set the tone for a match. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be four.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
It's really hard not to get caught up in the excitement. The crowd are loving every minute of this match. Edge, but it drops safely. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Oh no, what a chance. That's going to race to the boundary. Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Goes in the air and gets good purchase.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Well played. Could be a quick single.
Threw the hands at it. Got it early, but enough on it to get 4.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important, just focus on getting the next delivery right. Bowler and fielders look really confident. Going with spin now. Pandya coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on will collect that one though. Doesn't beat the infield.
First ball for the batter, coming in.
There'll be runs here. Put on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. That's the end of the over. 2 runs added. New Zealand 19 for none.
Off to a strong start. 2 excellent overs to begin with.
There could be a couple if they hustle.
Good return back from the deep.
Great shot. At least one on offer. Couldn't get it through the field. Scamper through for a single. Good running. Massive edge. Misses everyone, and that's racing away. Allen has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. That's right out of the middle of the bat. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Over New Zealand, 28 for none.
Another strong over by the batters. Some great shot making and running between the wickets.
Nicely played. Chance to run two. Can't get that outside the ring field. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Flicked off the pads to deep square, just the one on offer. The end of a very tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be that easy out there at the moment. Good pressure being exerted.
Run rate has steadied off now. They're finding boundaries and some singles in between. Good batting.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Yep. That's gone down. Everyone's gone up.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Went for the drive, complete miss. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Edged. follow up after such a great delivery. Pitching it on length is obviously the way to go. Wow, that's missed a lot. Boomer, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Absolutely middled that. Super shot, that.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary.
What a superb delivery. Too good. Just didn't know where it was going and knocked him over.
Conway, the left-handed batter, taking guard. They want a solid start. He's got their tail up.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4. The ball's returned out from the deep there.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary. How will he reply?
They'll get at least one here. Another poor over completed. The batters are starting to have a field day out there. Momentum, it's all in one direction. India are now allowed 5 fielders outside the circle.
A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Worked away. That's a nice single. Great shot. At least one on offer. He's quick onto that in the infield. Misses. That's a big chance gone begging. Nice shot, just a flick off the pads. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Chakravarti, the spinner, coming into the attack. shot. Should be runs here. Nicely played. Edge, but it drops safely. It's got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Massive outside edge. Edged, what a ball. Nice shot. Runs possible. 4 runs added there. New Zealand 54 for 1.
It's been a bit of a battle finding some big overs, but they worked the ball around nicely.
Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary.
Conway, watchful there and through to the keeper.
Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. Swept away fine, should just be a single. Cut away to cover point. They'll get the single.
Bonus runs here, 4 of them. The fielder probably thinking of keeping the batters honest, but it's only succeeded in frustrating the bowler. That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Driven through cover, just the one. That's a solid shot. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
Left alone by the batter. Nice shot, straight to gully.
Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Straight to the fielder. Yeah, nice early call. That's an easy run. There could be a couple if they hustle.
End of the 11th over. New Zealand are now 71 for 1.
Solid shot. That's going for 4.
Starting to hit their stride. Fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Great shot. At least one on offer. Nicely played.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Cricket26 shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Super shot, that.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Cricket26 is finding it difficult to contain this pair at the moment. My advice would be go back to your stock delivery and then build from there. Go through it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like we'll carry.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Edged. What a ball. No, it hasn't stuck. Everyone's gone up. Singh back into bowl here. They'll be wanting to improve their figures. A wicket would do nicely. Bumrah coming back into the attack. They'll be wanting to improve their figures a bit. A quick wicket would work nicely. Great shot through the gap.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. They'll get at least one here. Well played. Could be a quick single. Chance to run 2. Shot. Should be runs here. Doesn't beat the infield.
End of the 13th over. The betting team are now 96 for 1.
scamper through for a single. Good running. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. There'll be runs here. Nice shot, but straight to gully. Couldn't get it through the field. That's a confident appeal. Will you listen to that crowd? They are loving this. It's difficult to hear yourself thinking here. Great shot. At least one on offer. Good return there, back from the deep. They've gone up here. There could be a couple if they hustle.
Into the 15th over. The batting team are now 105 for 1.
Pandya coming back into the attack.
It's coming into the attack.
Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
Avoided the fielders. One bounce and four. Fantastic shots.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Conway wants a fair piece of this bowler. Driven again. In the air this time, but it's 4 more.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again. Will it be 3 boundaries in a row?
Nicely played. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. That's a solid shot.
Into the 16th over. The score is now 118 for 1.
Singh has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie one end down. Runs have been flowing a little too easily. Leading edge, but safe. Batter turned their hands a little too early on that, it seems. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go.
Left that one a bit too much width to tempt the shot.
There'll be runs here. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Nicely played. Runs one. Great shot through the gap.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. Allen watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Leading edge lands safe from Handstow. Everyone's gone up. Bumrah back on now.
Bowler comes into the attack.
That's gone. Just clips the bails, but it's enough.
Ratchin, the new man at the crease. Left-hander, he's a lovely player to watch and will want to make a good score today.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Allen muscles that away, flat and hard, and 4 more.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Having been hit for consecutive boundaries, really interested to see how they can bounce back with the next ball. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
Into the 18th
Oh, nice catch. Great reactions.
Mitchell, the new man in the middle, has a lovely... technique, and will look to get into his work quickly.
Shot, should be runs here. They'll get at least one here. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will take that one now. Amazing reflexes, and that's stuck. Great grab.
Jimmy, the left-hander in the mid... middle, and looks quite relaxed out there as well.
Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. Patel with a beautiful piece of fielding. Worked away. That's a nice single. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. The ball's returned out from the deep there.
End of the 19th over. New Zealand are now on 150 for 4.
Pandya coming back into the attack has done well so far. Mightn't get to the boundary. They should get at least a couple. Finds the middle. It won't find the boundary. There'll be runs here. Oh my, that's racing away. Oh boy, it just didn't stick. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Pandya over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be 4. Nicely played. And that's the end of the innings. India have been set a target of 147 runs. The openers are coming out. It's a very gettable total. They just need to get off to a good start and not give anything silly away. It's silly stuff that could give the bowlers a sniff in this match.
Here we go. First ball.
Chance to run two.
First ball for the batter, coming in.
Kishan hits that hard through cover. Deep cover point needs to make some ground here.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. There could be a couple if they hustle. Nice shot.
A lovely shot off the back foot. The shorter ball having no joy and getting dispatched for 4 runs.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing. Well played. Could be a quick single. That's 4 all the way. Beautiful shot. That's the over. India 15 for none.
1 gone and an excellent start to this power play.
A new bowler is coming into the attack. They'll get at least 1 here. Oh, my, that's just flown off the middle. Oh, that's a peach of a delivery. It's their best ball, top shelf.
Vermaar, the lefty, is at the crease, just about ready to start. He's got their tail up.
Oh, superb timing.
Good return back from the deep.
4 runs added there. India 19 for 1.
With 2 overs down into the second innings, and they're scoring freely at the moment and hold an early advantage.
Shot, should be runs here.
Great work behind the stumps. Saved some runs with that dive.
Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot. No, terrible shot.
It was a brilliant diving effort. Couldn't manage to get there for the catch, but still a great stop.
Well, the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Misses everything.
End of the third over. India are now on 20 for 1.
Wow, that's missed a lot. Mightn't get to the boundary. They should get at least a couple.
Good throw from the deep. Bang on target.
Flicks off the pads nicely. That'll go away fine, and there should be at least a few runs added.
Oh, one error followed by another. A horrible call and a horrible throw to the wrong end.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Finds the fielder with that shot. Misses. That's a big chance going begging. Smacks that away through the gap. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. That's a confident appeal. Oh, that's LBW. Starts the over with a wicket.
The right-hander out in the middle and just about ready to go.
Beautifully timed drive, but it's smashed straight into the bowler's stumps. Oh dear. Batter looks really annoyed with that one.
Sundar just about ready to go out in the middle.
First, I'd focus on just trying to survive this ball, deny the hat-trick, and then worry about getting runs. Nice, solid defensive shot. New Zealand with a massive shout. Oh, that's close.
Hardik, the new batter, right-hander, will look to settle in quickly.
That silenced the local fans. Another wicket.
Dubé, the left-handed batter, taking guard, will want a solid start.
The hat-trick ball. This is the worst time to be coming out to the middle. And that nicely, good defence.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Great shot. At least one on offer.
Well, there wasn't a lot of time to choose the right end, but unfortunately, they went for the wrong one.
Oh, my, that's just flown off the middle. Late cut, straight to the fielder. Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
Good return there, back from the deep.
Straight to the fielder. That's the over, and a poor one at that. Nothing you can really say to soften the blow when you leak runs like that.
Final over of the power play finished, and they're maintaining a steady run rate. Batters are looking for some time in the middle, it seems.
Fantastic pull shot. Rode the bounce and got inside the line.
The gap was left open for them, and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well, and punched it to the boundary. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Nicely played. Runs one. Waits for it, crack, and that looks to be 4.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. There could be a couple if they hustle. Square cut, finds point, no run. Power and precision in that shot.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Kishan has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that.
That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps.
Nicely played. Shot, should be runs here. Henry showed some great skill there, saved a potential boundary. Going with pace now. Lovely balance, leant back and punch behind point. The ball heading to the boundary.
Got it away for 4, backward of point very nicely.
Smith shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Cuts that off well in the infield.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats, thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Great shot, rode the ball up with him and cut through point. End of the over, a very good one. 15 runs coming from it. India a 74 for 5.
They've done well. Sometimes after the power play, the run rate can drop a bit, but the batters have kept up the intent they had early on, and this run chase looks secure. will the bowler respond?
Nice shot, cut away, running towards the boundary. That'll take some chasing.
Just sheer power off the back foot. Don't need to worry about running.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, round about off stump. That'll force a mistake. Very well played, could be a quick single.
That was a solid shot, really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter, and a great shot off the back foot.
Great shot, just square of backward point. That might just make it.
That was a beautiful shot. Rocks onto the back foot and stabs the ball away. Fielders had no chance. How will he reply?
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. There could be a couple if they hustle. Rocks onto the back foot, and that is just beautiful.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall on top of the bounce, and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. That's been smacked away. Fielders will not stop that one.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection. Might look to go big again here.
Bowling fielders look really confident. There's an almost tangible fervour throughout the crowd at the moment. Great shot, at least one on offer.
Bad decision making, thrown it to the wrong end and let the chance go begging.
Went for the drive, complete miss. Oh, outside edge, but it'll be safe and another boundary. The bowler is in disbelief on that one. Oh my, that's stuck. What a catch.
Patel, the left-hand middle-order batter, taking guard. He's got their tail up.
Edged, what a ball. That was gone.
Singh coming in, but he'll be starting from the non-striker's end for now.
Nice shot. Runs possible. Completion of the over, allowing too many runs. The batters are just looking too comfortable out in the middle.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Interesting decision to change the bowling. Found the going tough earlier with the ball. A huge challenge with how well these two are scoring. That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch.
Chakravarti, the new batter, right-hander coming in down the order this match. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Shot, should be runs here. Can't get that outside the ring field. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
If that had been thrown to the other end, I think you'd be looking at another wicket for sure.
Wow, that's missed the lot. That's the over, and a poor one at that. Nothing you can really say to soften the blow when you leak runs like that.
They've done well. Sometimes after the power play, the run rate can drop a bit, but the batters have kept up the intent they had early on, and this run chase looks secure.
Good catch, out.
The right-hander in the middle, lower order batter, want to get a few shots away and cause some late innings pain for the bowlers.
There could be a couple if they hustle. Oh, great shot.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot. No, terrible shot. Misses. That's a big chance gone begging. Some serious questions need to be asked after another poor over. First, how to stop the rot, and secondly, do you use someone else?
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
They go up here, but it might have pitched a bit short. I think we'll have to wait and see what the umpire says. Great delivery, looked to be the slower ball.
It was a brilliant diving effort. Couldn't manage to get there for the catch, but still a great stop.
Misses everything. That's a solid shot. That's all from us in the commentary box. It's been an amazing match. Hope to see you again soon.